Hello and welcome to another episode of the Tax Deductible Gamer. As always, I'm your host, Dan Dennis, and this week I am joined by a good friend and comedian / artist, Rhi Down. Hello, Rhi. How are you?
Yay!
Yay!
We love her.
She's back, baby. She's never been on this pod, but she's been in our hearts forever.
Thank you for having me.
No worries.
And thank you for driving to my house.
No worries. I love coming across to your place. There's a lot of positive memories here and a lot of lost ones as well.
Yes, it's quite haunted.
Yeah.
Quite a haunted little space.
I thought you were going to say, yes, it's quite horny.
Yeah, that as well.
Yeah, it is a love shack after all.
Big time.
Up to two lovers shacked up. Two lovers shacked up.
Oh, that's true, yes.
Within this house. Me and Ethan. Nice little inside reference to...
I just got the actual song The Love Shack stuck in my head.
B-52s?
Yeah. Everyone likes Tin Roof. You know, they're like, Tin Roof. That's the best part. It's not the best part.
Yeah.
The best part is when he goes, funky little shack for funky little shack. That's the best part. And no one knows it. It's so underrated. Just trying to get the word out.
Just trying to spread the news.
Yeah, that's what I'm promoting on this pod today.
Yeah, that's your plug for the pod.
My favourite part of Love Shack by the B-52s.
Not any of your personal work or shows you got coming up. No, just that particular line for
really needs to get out to
B-52's
the public
Love Shack.
as soon as possible.
Everyone needs to be more aware.
We do.
But no, what have you been up to? You've been up to much?
Nothing
huge.
I got married.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
The ultimate game.
The
ultimate video game. Getting married.
Dude, honestly, that's what it fucking felt like.
Yeah.
Like, the planning was horrific.
Yeah.
And it's just like when you're trying to pass a level and you know how you end up not playing the game for 2 months because you're just like, nah, this is just destroying my mental health.
Can't do it.
Well, I didn't have that option.
Okay, you had to keep on playing.
I had to keep on playing.
That's good.
And I won. Everyone was a winner.
Everyone's a winner. That's good.
But
no one went home with a participation trophy.
Exactly. But yeah, it was really fun. But the planning was like destroyed my mental health.
Yeah,
in quite a severe bad way.
You know, and that's really what love is all about.
That's what weddings are about, you guys.
Yeah,
just
weddings are about
ruining your life for 4 months for one special little day.
Yeah, only if you're the ones getting married. If you're one of the ones there to celebrate your friends getting married, That's not right. It's all about getting pitted.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all about getting pitted, picking up, eating some food, having some good discussions about the world.
Exactly.
Having a dance.
Have a little groove, baby. You love it. You need it.
Yes.
After this, I don't know if you've heard about this COVID stuff, but
have you?
I needed a dance.
COVID. I started a presentation off at work today with that. I did a presentation. Every Monday we do like a trip report. Someone will go up and tell about us, tell about the holiday. They've just been on a holiday. They've been on the past.
They said the Taliban. I was like,
everyone
goes to the Taliban.
Everyone talks about the Taliban. We're trying to raise awareness for it internally.
For the Taliban. What about them? Just their existence. Like people are not talking about them enough anymore.
People keep on forgetting. They're still there. They're still out there, you know.
They are thriving, you guys.
Yeah.
So
get around them.
I don't know what we're going to do about it, but we just want people to be aware.
They're going to be back. That's 2022.
2022, the Taliban comes back full force. The Taliban too.
Stronger than ever.
Yeah. I hope so.
They've got planes now. They've got their own planes.
They've got heaps of stuff. They've got the iPhone 12, baby.
Can you imagine the pieces of camera they can do with the new iPhone Max camera?
Fucking heaps.
iPhone 13 Max. Just think about it. It's no longer those crazy little videos that one Osama bin Laden was doing. It's now like movie quality, like Hollywood quality. Yeah. And it's going to be big.
Yeah,
so
people need to wake up.
People need to wake up. It's going to be huge.
And about the best part of the song The Love Shacks by the B-52s.
That's what the Taliban are coming in on.
Funky little shack. And then when he goes, funky little shack, we blow up the building.
It should be good.
It'll be fucking sick.
It'll be amazing.
Cinematic moment, dude.
Oh my goodness. Christopher Nolan's involved.
I keep trying to drink my really hot tea in small amounts.
And then I keep on saying something funny.
Yeah.
And then Vri's upset because she has to laugh and she's afraid of taking a sip in case there's a spit take of boiling water all over me.
Yeah, if I try to sip a little bit of water and laugh at the same time, disaster strikes.
Yeah, this will be like...
I have no neck anymore. That's what happens. All the skin gets burned away.
This will be like a repeat of my episode with Jack Knight where I had to try to make him not laugh because he'd just been in the car accident. And now I've got you with boiling hot. You've just weaponized. You're like, hey, Dan, say something funny. I dare you. Do you still want to see?
Did you get a look at his scars and open wounds?
Well, he was still bandaged.
I got pickies.
You got pics?
Yeah, he sent me pics.
Oh, hell yeah.
I just sent him a message saying I hoped he was okay.
Yeah, that's so good. Yeah.
And then I got pics.
Yeah. When
it was gross.
Okay.
But it was cool.
I just messaged him now. Hey man, hope you're okay. And he's like, yeah man, why is this? I'm like, piece of shit.
Fucking never mind, dude. Don't worry.
But no, this is
for the next 5 minutes of the podcast, we'll just show you pictures of Jack Knight's fingers.
Yeah. Oh damn, that's gross.
And then this one, see this one?
Yeah. Ugh. That is not good. No, but yeah, context was, so I did a trip report today because I don't take holidays. Don't believe in them really. I think
really?
No, I do believe in them. I just keep on not taking them.
Oh.
Sometimes I forget about.
Are you saving them up?
No, sometimes I just forget about the future. I keep on forgetting that I need to plan. I'm too in the moment. It's a big issue. You should
even just like take a long weekend for yourself and then
just
go away to the beach with friends.
I should do that, but I don't. But
that's one of my goals for next year. It's to do more friend trips.
Doing more friend trips for friendships?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like we'll be tripping, but we'll also be away from our houses.
Sounds good. Yeah. That sounds like a great time. Yeah, but no, I just did like a report on where I want to go next year.
Where is it?
Europe. I want to go to Europe, but I started it off by saying I hate COVID. I was just like,
as you
hot
must.
take. I was like, hey guys, just a little safety share. I hate COVID.
Just want to let you guys know this is where I stand.
And I was like, the reasons why I hate COVID. There are 3 reasons. 1, I'm a hugger. 2, I like to stay within 1.5 meters. Within
anyone.
From anyone, just because it reminds me that I'm not alone. And 3, I want to see Europe. Like those are my reasons for hating COVID-19.
They're really good reasons.
Yeah, they're really fun. Yeah, it was a real fun presentation.
COVID just seems like bad vibes.
I don't know. It's
like the vibes are off. You know?
Yeah, it's just every time I think about COVID, it makes me feel negative.
It's actually like
it's actually really bad.
It's actually awful.
It's so bad.
Like James and I kept talking about like, oh, if COVID wasn't a thing, we would like so many of our friends are interstate in Sydney and in Melbourne.
Yeah.
And it's like if COVID wasn't a thing, it wouldn't have been a whole year since we'd seen them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like it's been a really, really, really long time since we've seen some of our best friends.
Yeah.
And that just wouldn't have been a thing. We would have done a drive or we would have gotten flights.
Yeah, you would have flown somewhere.
And like you kind of wonder why, like you're like, oh, I'm a piece of shit because I haven't seen this person. It's like, it's not possible.
It's not possible.
It's not possible. COVID is gaslighting me
from next Monday
into thinking I'm a bad friend.
Yeah. And honestly?
Yeah, the 13th, they changed it.
Yeah, they've moved it up.
Bougie. Welcome to our beautiful, glorious Sunshine State.
Everyone's welcome, baby. It's
everyone's
a party
fucking
up here.
coming.
Everyone's coming
Are
up
you
here.
prepared? I just feel like it's going to be hectic as fuck because everyone wants to come here, see family, go to the beaches, you know?
That's what it was last Christmas. All my mates from Melbourne came back up. All my mates from Sydney came back up because they'd had a horrendous year and we'd just been living up here in the Sunshine State. And they heard I had a good new bod. They're like, Dan.
Like, I got to see this bod, bro.
We got to see this bod. We got to see this bod whilst he can maintain it at its peak. The people
they're really good friends.
Yeah, they're like we've seen pictures, but we got to see this with us.
We got to see this IRL, dude.
Like, damn, that shit is sculpted. Alas, it.
Sorry about the abrupt laugh stop. I had a hit of the vape.
Yeah. Yeah. So guys, every time Rhi doesn't laugh at something I'm saying, it's because she's actually taking a hit of a vape. It's
because I'm hitting the honey push ice, baby.
She's got that good little sweet little vape. Vape Nash. Got your passport?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I got 3 just in case.
Oh, no. She's got some backups. You got a couple of fake passports.
Yeah, just in case.
Just in case.
I got to prove my Vape Nash.
Vape Nash.
Residency.
Yeah. But what the insane thing? A vape shop has opened up near my work. And I thought vapes were illegal now.
Okay, so vapes.
Yeah.
With nicotine in them.
Yes.
Are illegal.
Okay.
But they've also always been illegal. But if you could just order nicotine in from New Zealand.
Oh.
but now you have to have a medical certificate from your doctor.
From a doctor.
It's fucked because it's like, this is the tobacco companies. We know it. And the earth is flat.
Yeah. Well, that's the insane thing. Do you know why vapes were invented?
No.
To get people to stop smoking.
Well, I presumed as much. Yeah. But I mean, it is the same thing, but just less chemicals.
95% success rate.
Yeah.
Getting people to quit smoking.
Yeah.
My conspiracy theory is that the tobacco companies made the vape industry into what it currently is.
I don't believe it because if they did, they would let them be legal.
No, but that's what I'm doing. But they want people to they still want people smoking cigarettes, not vapes.
Oh, right. Yeah. I know. I used to smoke a pack a day.
Yeah.
And now I don't.
Now you
I literally save like $250 a week. Damn. Do you want to see how much it's been since I quit?
Cigarettes? Yeah.
I think I've maybe had like 4 packets in the whole time.
Since we started this podcast. We had 4 packets since we started recording.
I've been a non-smoker for 220 days.
That's so good.
5,500 cigarettes not smoked.
Okay.
Money saved $9,898.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know where that money is. I don't have it.
Yeah, nobody
Or
does.
went into the wedding, I suppose. But
I guess.
But how fucking crazy is that?
That's fucked.
And I spend maybe like $100 a week.
Yeah.
On vapes.
I'm currently
or less.
I'm currently experiencing the same thing, but I haven't been keeping financial track. I'm just aware that I have more money.
Yeah. On what? What's
just not drinking?
Hell
just been sober 1 month today. It's not like permanent, but just like
it's just something you wanted to do.
Yeah, and like the last time I did it was during the big lockdown. Mm-hmm. Like Brisbane's big lockdown, not Melbourne's big lockdown. So Brisbane's big 6-week lockdown.
In solidarity with Melbourne, I decided to stop drinking.
So I was sober for all of that, and I wasn't going out.
Yeah.
And I think I ended up saving about 10 grand.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
How much were you drinking?
Not that much. It was like the combination.
You just getting cocktails?
No, it was the combination.
Cosmo for me, Dan Dennis. Thank you.
It was the combination of couldn't leave the house.
Ubers.
Yep. I wasn't buying shitty food.
Yep.
And wasn't drinking.
Mm-hmm.
And wasn't shouting people drinks.
I'm shouting people drinks. See, I'm not a drinker.
Yeah.
I like have maybe a drink if someone buys me one, but I don't like getting drunk.
Yeah.
Because I like getting high.
Okay, classic.
But I don't get high as often as people drink. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or would assume.
Would assume. You don't get as high as people think you do.
Anytime I tell someone that I don't drink, like the last time I was drunk was probably like I was like tipsy drunk at Good Chat. That time I emceed Good Chat.
Yeah.
That was like my first MC spot.
Oh,
but last time I was like drunk.
Yeah.
Like drunk was probably like 2.5-3 years ago.
Damn, you're doing well.
Because I don't like the feeling.
Okay, see, and I love being drunk.
Yeah.
Nothing better, nothing like it. Once you hit, you get tipsy.
Mm-hmm.
You get that little bit above tipsy, the golden
point, yeah.
And then you just have to stay at that golden point for as long as you can.
Yeah.
And if you go over the golden point, you're fucked.
Yeah.
You go back, and then if you go back under the golden point before you
need to go to bed.
You're dead.
See, my thing with drinking is after 3 drinks, I just want to go to sleep.
Yeah, gotcha.
I'm just a tired drinker.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm not even like a necessarily bad drunk. I literally just want to go to bed.
Yeah. Okay. It will do.
That's why I was a drug addict. When I was a teenager, because once I discovered MDMA, I was like, well, I can party and be awake.
I mean,
but then I lost my job.
What job?
I was working as a barista in the city.
Ah, that does suck.
And I started taking hours down so I could do more drugs. I was doing like drugs like 5 nights a week.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. No, it's so like an actual drug addict.
Okay, cool. Gotcha. Yeah.
But now I just do that, but very, casually.
Yeah, nice.
In a fun adult way.
Yeah, in a fun way. In a fun 20s way, Your 20s is all about figuring out how to do drugs.
Your 20s is all about being a drug addict, and then your mid-20s is all about figuring out the quality of drugs and what you want to be doing with them and why you're doing them.
Yeah, of course.
Not because you're depressed. Because you just want to see a little, grass blade move happily.
You want to get crazy.
Yeah, you don't want to fucking ruin your life.
You want to see a bee fly by.
You just want your Saturday to be a little bit extra.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, that's a good way to sell it.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You should only do drugs to enhance the time you would already be having.
Yeah, gotcha.
Not to change.
I hope there's some children listening to this. I really hope.
I love this video game podcast. It's so
good.
cool.
Now we're going to talk about drugs. It's actually
Anyway,
gonna be,
sorry.
No. It's all good. I mean, I took us down this path. I think one of us did. Who's to say? We both had mics in our hands. No, what's going to be very interesting is because last week was a very different episode. It was kind of like a spin-off pod. Where I just had Grace, Remy, and Lucia, these 3 girls I met at a friend's birthday, and the spin-off was just called Hot Bitches, and it was just it was a very kind of gossipy podcast, and it was very fun. So anyone who's stuck around from that is going, this is real different.
Yeah, we're just gossiping about ourselves.
Yeah,
this is a deep gossip.
Yeah, this is a video game podcast that I host with my friends.
I do real deep D&Ms with.
And for the first half of it, I just catch up with my friends. I'm like, yeah, come on, yeah. But no, so I guess we should talk about, what's that? 15 minutes. We should probably talk about video games, maybe.
Yeah, we can do that.
How old were you when you first identified yourself as a gamer?
I don't know if I'd ever identified myself as a gamer.
Yeah.
Because I was a girl and all the games I played weren't like fucking Call of Duty. It was always like Crash Bandicoot and Simpsons Hit and Run, which I fucking, to this day, have tried to buy like old Xbox. ROMs. I know, but I have a Mac and like to download all this shit. I know. Yeah. Like I've actually like fully looked into it. It used to be one of my favorite games, and because I had OCD even as a child, like getting all the collectible cards and getting all the costumes and getting everything. Same thing with Crash Bandicoot, getting all the gems. You know? Why did you just shiver?
Oh no, I just have like a thing where every so often I shiver.
I thought you were like, oh,
I don't know. I don't know if it's like I don't know if it's like part of my like I had scoliosis as a kid, and I don't know if there's like a spinal thing from that or from one of my many rugby neck and spine injuries. If it's just like permanent from that.
Okay. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
For bringing up your disease.
No, it's not diseased. I grew out of the scoliosis, but I don't know if it just like holds over or just like you probably shouldn't injure your neck and spine as much as I did. So
yeah, definitely.
If anyone's
Guys,
out there,
stay away from drugs.
If anyone's out there listening,
stay away from getting tackled.
Yeah, don't do scrums. Don't do rocks.
Don't do meth.
Don't do meth. Just hit it straight,
racism.
Boys. Don't do racism.
There you go.
Okay, well, that's a real change of heart from Rhi Down. You're normally quite pro racism.
I know, but I just like to keep it flippant. With my opinions.
That's the thing. It's actually really important to allow people to change and grow. Yeah. Changing your opinion's okay.
I just like to wherever the wind takes me, and I'll just, I'll make a quick
judgment.
Quick little judgment.
Just like, poof.
This is what I feel now.
Okay. Guess what, guys? Actually, I love all people.
But yeah, I used to like be really obsessed with Simpsons Hit and Run and Crash Bandicoot, and then my brother, who is a gamer, to this day, he traded. I think it was the Simpsons Hit and Run game to my dad's business partner's sons, who were like way younger than us, for their Call of Duty game, and then they scratched my game, and so I couldn't play it anymore.
We hate them.
I hate them so much. But I also used to be really into Habbo Hotel, which is not a game, but it is an online game.
Yeah.
And I used to scam people.
How did you scam people on Habbo Hotel?
One thing I would do is I would go into chat rooms and I would play someone who was my age. So I'd be like, I'm 12 and I'm going to show my boobs to whoever gives me a Habbo Hotel voucher code. And so I would get all the pedos.
Holy fuck.
And then they'd always be like, oh, it says, when you can tell someone has a webcam because you can click to access their webcam. Yeah. We didn't have one, so I really had to get them work hard to get them to trust me. I'd be like, no, I'll connect my webcam once the Habbo voucher code goes through, and then as soon as it would go through, I would just block them.
Oh, fuck. That's so funny.
You know? And then also I would scam people on Habbo a couple of times when I was like really young. When I like first got into it. All I had was a wooden stool. What do you expect me to do?
Oh,
Sherelle wouldn't give me any money for a voucher code.
No, of course not. This is so funny that you just scammed pedophiles. How long has it been since you thought about that?
I think about it probably once a year.
That's so funny.
Like some way or another, Habbo Hotel gets brought up in my head, and I remember. I used to have a joke about it, but people were always a bit like, "Oh, okay."
You could have done something about it, man.
Okay, that's cool, I guess, for you.
Yeah, that like,
one time though, a guy went on his webcam, and then I went to decline it, but I accidentally accepted it and I saw his full dick. And then I remember like for a whole week, anytime I was near a man, like that afternoon mum would take me to Coles and I would just be like, that man's got a dick. That man's got a dick. And I was just like so dick aware, you know? But I wouldn't classify that as trauma necessarily. Just more of an awareness.
Just more aware of just like...
Just dicks being around.
Yeah, I've had that before. Not in that sense, but just like...
Pussy awareness.
Just pussy awareness. I mean, man, everyone in this room, like half the people in this room have a pussy.
Yeah.
And it's pretty crazy.
That's sick.
Yeah. That's so cool.
That's so fucking cool, dude.
Yeah. No, just like stuff like how you forget the people you work with are humans outside of work. Yeah. It's so strange.
It's so weird. It's like when you see a teacher like at a nightclub.
Yeah.
And you're like, what?
That has never happened to me. I've seen a teacher at a pub.
Well, I have friends who are teachers.
Yeah, gotcha.
I go to nightclubs with.
Ooh,
so okay. I can only imagine being a student of theirs a year later, 18.
Well, that's the thing in Queensland now. You're 18 when you're in grade 12.
What?
Yeah, because now prep's mandatory.
Oh. So wait, it starts... I thought prep just meant you started younger.
No, but like but they've also changed it to like 1st of July to 30th of June is the year, not 1st of January to 31st December.
Interesting.
Yeah. So like you can be in grade 12, you can go out on the weekend and see your teacher.
But would you go out, like would your parents even let you go out on the weekend? You've got to study to do Mr. or Mrs.
Yeah, who's to say? I don't know what these kids are up to. They're loving Euphoria. Like, you know.
I actually watched Euphoria.
It's pretty good.
And I was like, I'm glad I didn't watch this when I was a kid.
Yeah, we just
because
had Skins.
I would be so romanticized by doing drugs.
Did you watch Skins?
No.
Okay.
Sherelle was very strict.
Yeah, gotcha. Because if you watched Skins, you also would have... That was a very... Actually, not really, because a bunch of characters ended up overdosing and stuff.
Yeah.
But Euphoria, those two specials, mwah.
So good.
We love it.
But yeah, and then I didn't play video games for a really long time. Because my games got taken from me.
Yeah.
And then
your parents found out that you're catching pedophiles. Like, no more video games for you,
No more
Rhi.
for you. I mean, I played Habbo Hotel, I reckon, until I was like 16.
Okay.
Or 17. I played
until
it for
the age
years.
of consent.
I had
Interesting.
so much shit, and then I got banned. For no reason, like I hadn't scammed anyone in years. But I got banned, and then when I thought about it, like, I would have been like 4 years ago or something, I got into my old account and all my furniture had been taken.
No.
I know, my dogs were still there, but my furniture had been taken.
Gross.
And then I thought, I'm depressed. I'm going to play Habbo Hotel again because I've got money. I had a job and I just built my little rooms because that's all I was ever interested in Habbo Hotel was interior design.
Oh, great.
I like never talked to anyone, you know? And so as an adult, I was like, oh, I'll just build these rooms. And so I would like every day I'd show James, I'm like, and I made this room today and I made this room today. And then after like 3 months of playing it, I got bored of it. Yeah. And then I sold all of my furniture in the game. And then I found this website that you can trade coins with in-game, but you get real money in real life. So I ended up making a profit.
Oh, that's insane.
I know. So I think I made like $200, but I've been playing it like pretty nonstop for like 4 months or something. But it meant I didn't waste my money.
Yeah, good job.
And then last year...
That's exactly what I'm trying to do with this. Make money from video games.
Yeah. I mean, it's the dream. Yeah. You know?
Mine's a 12-month plan. Yours... You did in 2 months.
Yeah. Yeah, but also the money was 4 months of work for $200 is pretty sad.
Man, that's more than I'm making of 6 months of work. I think I'm like negative 1,500.
And then last year for for lockdown, like just as we were starting lockdown, I had been, like a friend of mine had been talking about Animal Crossing.
Ooh,
and James was like, I think you'd really like Animal Crossing, babe. Like it's very like, you know, he's like, it's kind of like Habbo Hotel, except you don't pay. It's all about the work you put into the game.
But there's less pedophiles.
Yeah, there's less pedophiles on
Or
there.
if they are, they're less pronounced.
And he bought me the game as a gift. And he put it on his Switch. I know, so cute. And then within like the first month and a half, I'd played like 300 hours.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like I got, and because I'd also just quit my job and I was just doing art at home, and COVID, I wasn't doing anything.
COVID-19,
so I wasn't
the aforementioned pandemic.
I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, just so you know, anyone who's listening to this, we actually
Google it.
We just need to say we think it's a really bad thing that's going on in the world right now.
We're not fans. We're not supporting COVID. We're just talking about it.
If you haven't heard of it, what rock are you living under? There is infographics on Instagram. It's in the news. Our premier is talking about it. That's how big of a deal it is. So it's actually really nice to see. I feel like we're starting to make some real kind of momentum against the COVID-19 pandemic at the moment. It feels like a real kind of like turning point in history.
Yeah.
So Rhi was just took a hit of the vape.
And I just love.
Try and move on from that bomb on the pod.
No, it's not even a bomb. I'm just so impressed that you were able to say all of that. It wasn't a bomb at all. It was impressive and smart.
Impressive.
But what am I supposed to say back to that?
I
yes, I agree.
And we agree.
I agree completely.
I have no idea. No, that's the whole point of media. You're meant to cover both sides. You're meant to be pro-COVID. No, I have no idea what you were meant to say. You're right. I guess I'm not an improviser.
It was too smart for me. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
No, I'm sorry for being dumb.
I've come into your house. I've come into your house. I've come into your house, sat at your table, which looks like it extends out because there's a line in the middle.
It does extend out, thank you.
So you can have more than 6 chairs.
Yeah, it could be potentially an 8-seater if it wanted to be. 10 if you're willing to put people side to side.
I'm so sorry that I came to your potentially 10-seater table and I sounded intelligent.
Thank you for your apology. I accept it wholeheartedly.
Yeah. For anyone wondering, Rhi just took a hit of the vape.
But yeah, so like 300 hours, fucking frothed it. Yeah. Like every time I got a new fish, every time I caught a new bug.
Yeah, go back to the museum.
Was so excited. Like there's only a couple of fish. And then my dad had an aneurysm, moved back to Brisbane, and I stopped playing it because I just started working and was like, just blah, blah, blah. But because of COVID, I wasn't, I would do a couple of commissions a week. Yeah. And everyone was getting like job seeker. Yeah. So all I was doing, like I would wake up, Tilly, please be appropriate. Sorry, my cat's trying to assault Dan.
Unfortunately, I have the gift of the gab and the gift of every single animal alive loving me. Apparently, they can tell I have a beautiful soul. Yeah. I'm the real Jesse McCartney.
Well, she's rubbing up against the bin now, so
yeah. Trash attracts trash.
But yeah, so I didn't really have anything on. There wasn't anything to do, and Melbourne was really strict. You weren't allowed to have anyone over at your house. You weren't allowed to go to anyone's house. Yeah. So, and James was still working, so he was working from home. Yeah. So, what's a girl to do except watch Law and Order SVU constantly and play Animal Crossing?
That is an insane combination.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's like the most wholesome game with the most kind of like.
I know.
Not bad show. Not bad.
It's just dark matter.
Yeah. Hey, you guys want to? You guys want to see a sex crime?
Yeah, it's like a bunch of times I'm like, oh, these kids would love this game.
I felt. Yeah, no, it took you back. You were like,
such a shame.
You were trying to like, you're playing Animal Crossing to rekindle your love of interior design. You're watching Law and Order SVU just to rekindle the feeling of catching pedophiles. Like that was, it had everything for you.
Yeah, the layers are there.
I was so thankful when I found out that the writers of the show based episodes off of real crimes.
I know, isn't it so satisfying?
Yeah, as soon as you find that out, you're like, thank God.
And also, like, anytime anything really big's in the media and you're like, can't wait for the SVU episode.
Can't wait for this. This is going to be big.
And then it's usually like 4 eps later.
Yeah, and it's like,
and you're like,
do you remember when they made a big thing about the Me Too episode? And it was just, I mean, I never saw it, but everyone's just like,
I can't even remember which one it is. I feel like, isn't every episode a Me Too episode?
Almost. My favorite one's the one where Will Arnett's trafficking kids.
When who?
Will Arnett.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I remember sitting down watching it. What was Mum home? Must have been school holidays, and I was in uni, and we got KFC, and we put on an episode of Law and Order SBU because that's normally just something that we could both enjoy.
Yeah.
And I was like,
isn't that weird though?
Yeah.
Like, I've been enjoying that show since I was like 15, 16.
Yeah. It's
and like
nuts.
anytime I was watching it, Dad would always sit down and watch it, or Mum would sit down and watch it, my brother would sit down and watch it.
Yeah.
We're just like, fucking oath, catch this cunt.
It's weird that is the piece of media that resonates with the most people.
I know. It's wild because it's really sad, but it's also like, you know, Detective Olivia Benson is always going to get the bad guy.
She's a queen.
She is
except
a
for
goddamn...
the fact she's a cop, so...
She is obviously a police officer. But also they have been addressing that in the latest season.
Oh, have they?
Yeah, big time.
Better than how Brooklyn Nine-Nine addressed it in its final season.
What did they do? I haven't watched the final season.
Do you want me to mention it?
No, because I do want to watch it.
Yeah. It's
I do love my cop shows. Yeah. But also, guys, the system needs to change.
What do you want me to say to that? That's so smart. That's so intelligent.
Do another one of your... Do another rant.
Do
another smart rant, Dan.
I have no idea. I can't keep on doing these. It does need to change.
But a week ago I started playing Animal Crossing again.
Nice.
And I love it. And it's my motivation.
Because there's the new update.
I haven't updated it yet. I have gone back to
when I... just gone back to the original one, not the free update.
No. So I've gone back to last year. October last year where I stopped playing it. And then once I do all my tasks for the day, then I change the next day. So I'll play like 3 or 4 days of Animal Crossing in one day because I'm trying to catch up to be current.
Oh, is that how it works?
Well, yeah, that's what you can do. I found that out after like a month and a half of playing it, that you can skip forth and back. I was waiting full 24 hours for my house to be updated like a fool.
Okay, no, this is so good because I probably stopped playing around late May, June last year. So I have like a year and a half that I can just catch up on, and I can fucking speed through it.
Yes, babe. I remember when my friend told me just skip ahead. I was like, I would literally, no joke, be playing it like 12 hours a day, real time, 12 hours a day.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, it's just so annoying, like waiting for updates and stuff. I was like, all I'm doing is catching, like I was still having fun.
Yeah.
But I'm like, all I'm doing is catching fish and doing this and doing that. And they're like, well, just skip ahead. I was like, what?
Okay.
What are you fucking talking about?
Wait, so you can just do that normally?
Yeah. But I think you just have to like take away your internet. So you just like disconnect from the internet while you do it. That's what I do just to be safe because you just don't know. But
right, it's this hack. It's not like it's built into the game. It's you disconnect from the internet.
You change the system. The switches clock.
Yeah, gotcha.
So you say, I think it's even just you disconnect from internet clock.
Yeah.
And then you can just change the clock to whatever you want. And then
it's like the Candy Crush thing.
Dude, I know. Which also fun talking about gaming. Multiple times I have been the #1 Candy Crush player in Australia.
This is fucking huge. What the fuck?
Also for Bloons Tower Defence 5.
What?
I was world ranked.
What the fuck? Why have you been keeping this a secret? Why are you not talking about this more often?
I forgot. I forgot to bring it up earlier. Because I would get really depressed. I'm not depressed at the moment, but
congratulations. We're really proud of you.
But Animal Crossing is my motivation because I'm like, once I get my work done for the day, then I can just sit in bed,
play some Animal Crossing,
watch Desperate Housewives. That's the show I'm watching at the moment.
Okay. I was meaning to ask when you laughed when you saw me when I was like, oh, hey, Rhi. Because firstly, you didn't realize James would let me in.
Yeah.
And then you're like, huh. Was it... A, because you weren't expecting me, but B, you then started to laugh and I was like, is Rhi embarrassed by what she's watching? Like, how did you know?
No, not at all.
Cool.
No, not at all. I was laughing because I was in shock and that's just like my natural instinct.
Yeah.
Like anytime I've gotten scared, I don't know why, but I always laugh like a minute.
Yeah, no, I get that. When you're uncomfortable.
No, it's not uncomfortable. It's like I've had like, One time I was at a 7-Eleven in Melbourne and I was just like getting like I'd been out all day. I was high. Yeah. I was picking up some cigarettes and
from a 7-Eleven.
From boo.
Okay.
And
they do have everything.
They are beautiful. And some deodorant and some gum and stuff. And
okay, what type of bag did you have?
What kind of bag did I have?
Yeah, this feels like real.
I have a backpack.
Okay, I was gonna say this feels like real like country road duffel bag purchasing.
No, I've got a little backpack. It all fit perfectly fine.
Cool.
And as I was walking out, Mark Bonanno.
Yes.
He goes, "Well, bye then," really loud in my ear, but I hadn't
noticed him.
I hadn't noticed him at all, and I think I laughed and couldn't speak for like 2 minutes because I didn't realize it's sweet Monk Banana. In my head I was like, I'm about to be attacked. It's like 9 p.m. on a Saturday. I'm in a 7-Eleven, and I think he got pretty worried because all I could do was like, He's
like, oh no, I've just forced Rhi Down to have her joke a moment.
Exactly.
So
but it's not because I felt uncomfortable. It was just because I'd gotten spooked
we just
for
need
1
to clarify
second. Because you also were just like, hey, and I was like,
we also need to clarify just for anyone listening, just for 1 second. Rhi Down is not scared by Mark Banana.
No, I'm not scared by Mark Banana.
He's definitely not telling us to say that.
Yeah, he's not here. He's not holding a knife to my throat.
Mark Banana is not hanging from the ceiling like a grudge child, whispering in our ears, say you're not scared of me.
None of that's happening. None of that is happening.
Mark Banana was not here with us.
But yeah, I used to get really depressed and I'd play video games non-stop. And Bloons Tower Defence 5, I would play in the bath. I had to get 2 laptops replaced and I would just play it non-stop.
Damn.
So...
She's doing well.
Yeah.
I mean, your depression's pretty productive. Your mental breakdowns. At least you got something out of it.
I mean, it's like, it is productive, but in a way, but it's like, but also, what do I have to show for all that time besides those titles that don't mean anything? To me either,
yeah, that's fair. Like all I have from like my last major depressive episode back in not major, but the one that affected me the most, 2017, where I watched 4 Weddings and a Funeral 40 times in about 3 months.
What? Why?
I was bummed out.
What is it about that movie?
I really loved it.
Did it make you feel better or did it make you feel worse?
It just felt really good. That was it. It didn't make me feel anything except for...
I don't think I've ever seen it.
It was... Kamal Nanjiani was promoting The Big Sick, and he said the reason he wanted to get into comedy was 4 Weddings and a Funeral. And I was like, I feel like I've just written that off because it's Hugh Grant. Maybe I should watch it because I like Kamal. And I watched it, and I didn't stop watching it until I got a job.
That's so wild.
Yeah. It's a good movie. I recommend it to everyone. I think it's really...
Yeah, I'll definitely want to watch it now.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's... Like I'm always watching shows or movies. Like there's never a time. Like James always jokes about how the house is never quiet.
Yeah.
Because Rhi's always watching
screaming.
something.
Rhi's running around shrieking.
I'm like slathering myself in mud, just normal wife things.
Yeah. She's just being a wifey, okay?
She's just a wifey. What can I say? But yeah, I just like would just rather the laptop do the work for me and not have to have a think.
Yeah.
But I've never seen that show. And I don't think I've ever watched anything 40 times.
Yeah.
That amount of time.
It was nuts.
Could you watch it now? Like, do you watch it like once a year or something?
Yeah, once a year now.
Do you feel triggered?
No. It's good. It's like it's really good.
I used to watch Indiana Jones every weekend when I was a kid for like
Was it
years.
because it was like a VHS only DVD in the house situation?
No, it was a fucking DVD.
Okay, DVD. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
And then also Lord of the Rings. Those are my 2,
The only DVDs in the house.
No, we had heaps of DVDs.
Oh, really?
But I just loved, like Greg is the same as me. He's always watching something.
Yeah.
He also like still buys DVDs. I'm like, you have so many streaming services. You don't need to buy DVDs anymore.
Yeah, I still buy 4K.
He loves to buy a DVD, but
is he still buying DVDs? Are you up to like Blu-ray at least?
Yeah, like literally. No, he's a DVD boy.
Are you serious? He's tapped out a DVD and he's still buying DVDs.
Greg loves it.
Everything on the streaming service is better resolution than a DVD.
I know, but it's something for him just like owning it, you know?
I know.
Like he'll be like,
I get it.
Like he doesn't buy it as much as he used to. He used to buy, I reckon, like 5 or 10 DVDs a week.
Yeah.
We have a fucking whole massive like ceiling to floor bookcase.
Yeah.
And then some of them are also in those like DVD like You know, those
flip
booklets.
things. Yeah. If we recorded this in mine, I could have showed you my big tower.
Yeah. I used to have a heap of
Massive
DVDs
collection.
too, because I was like, it's cool to have heaps of DVDs, but we have the internet and I don't need them anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
I also like declutter, but I do have a DVD booklet.
Oh, nice.
That I gave to mum and dad because I was like, I don't need this in my house.
I don't need this.
You know?
Yeah.
But Indiana Jones and Lord of the Rings were just they're fucking cool movies.
Yeah, they're good movies. They're great
I'm sorry,
movies,
I'm not talking about gaming anymore.
No, it's okay. You were number one in the world, and
not number one. Oh, I was number one in Australia.
Yeah, for Candy Crush.
But also maybe in the world, because you only get the Australian updates.
Yeah, that's true.
I would love to see if anyone in America had gotten 556 levels that week.
Damn. That's really depressed.
I know.
That's a weaponized depression
I
at
even
that
took
point.
a screenshot. It was literally like, this wasn't a depressive episode. I was just like winding down from the wedding.
Oh, okay.
Well, I've been it before, but it was, let me pull it up on my phone. This was a couple of weeks ago. Here, 440 levels.
Damn. Fucking hell. What the hell? Wait. Which one are you? 4, 5, or 6?
Rhi.
Rhi?
Yeah.
Oh, number 1. Holy shit. I wasn't even paying attention to that. Man,
but yeah.
There are some house partners at the moment who are jealous of you.
House partners? What do you
House
mean?
partners. I don't know. I was going to say like...
What's house partner?
Like house husband, house wife.
Oh, yeah. Why are they jealous of me?
Oh, you know how just like that whole thing that like... You might not be aware of it, but Candy Crush people are like, oh, it's just like stay-at-home partners.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, I run my own business from home, but guys, listen, okay? I
Candy
needed a
Crush.
debrief from the wedding.
Also need some Candy Crush.
I needed to do some Candy Crush.
You can't just be drawing all the time.
I needed to rest.
Yeah, understandably.
And I enjoy playing Candy Crush.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need a little fucking vacay for the brain, okay?
Yeah, a little a little say yeah to vacay, okay?
And I remember the first time I did it would have been like 6 or 7 months ago when I was number one. This girl who had been number one for ages, ages. She was like, I think I was like 100 levels behind her. And it wasn't until I was like, and she would maybe go up one level quite normally. And then when I started catching her, you could see her like panicking.
Oh, that's good. Like a game of cat and mouse.
Yeah.
Just coming for her.
I know. But also there's still like so many Candy Crush levels left. Like, where is it? I'm up to level. This is going to be depressing to hear. Oh, it's a Christmas themed now. That's cute.
Oh, finally. We've all been wondering when that was going to happen.
I'm level 5,651.
What the fuck?
So...
And there's more levels?
Dude, I scrolled the other day because I wanted to see... Look, see, there's a friend of mine.
Who's ahead of you?
Who's ahead of me.
Wait, so how are you ranked higher than them?
No, it's how many levels you complete that week.
Ah, okay.
You know? But also, I didn't play Candy Crush for a very long time.
Yeah.
You know? Look, I'm still scrolling, boo.
That is insane.
This isn't great content for the podcast, but still scrolling.
Yeah, for anyone who's listening at home, Rhi's trying to hypnotize me with scrolling. So if she says anything on mic, you need to tell me.
You want to give me your money.
I want to give you
Yeah,
nothing.
I'm still scrolling, and it's just like... And then also because you're winning so many levels, you get like all this gold.
Yeah. And endorphins.
Let's not forget.
Let's not forget endorphins.
You know. But yeah, you know what? I guess I could say I am a gamer.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's the arc of the pod. Turns out Rhi Down. You are a gamer.
I am a gamer. And I'm really happy about that.
We're so happy for you.
Thank you.
Do we want to get to... Because you started talking about Animal Crossing, and I was like, oh, we'll do the news and we'll get into Animal Crossing. But I was like, you know what? Let's just keep this going. Let's keep it fun. So let's finish up on the news.
Okay, yes.
Okay, so 3, 2, 1. It's the news.
Oh, you're doing a song?
Oh, yeah, no, there's just something that's built into my H8 Zoom recorder.
My natural instinct to do the news song. And then I realized, I was like, I think he's playing something.
Yeah, no, I just pressed something. Don't worry.
What is it?
Oh, it's like...
I wish I could hear it.
Okay, well, we're going to do the news theme again. Rhi just wants to hear it. Yeah, that's news.
I love it.
Yeah, it came with the H8 Zoom recorder.
Why can I make one for you with just my voice?
I mean, you can, but I'm actually not quite sure how to program these. I haven't looked into it.
But I mean, like, just right now. Like, if you go, here's the news, and then I'll do a song for you.
Okay, so 3, 2, 1. And here's the news.
It's the news. It's the news.
We love jazz. Just cough up some phlegm.
No, I coughed up some chip that I'd had earlier.
You had a chip earlier?
Mm-hmm.
What was the chip?
Just one.
Just a singular chip.
Just a singular chip.
Just a
I'm
singular
watching
chip.
my figure.
Yeah. It was on my
McDonald's.
shoulder. Oh, McDonald's chip. Oh, okay, so a hot chip, not a cold chip.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
The news.
The news. Okay,
the theme song has been sung.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so there's been a couple of big news pieces this week. I'll start off with the big one. I know you're going to care about it. The Rock has been added into Fortnite.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah,
he's everywhere.
He's everywhere.
Like, James and I were watching Red Notice the other night, and James is like,
how is it?
James is like, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
And James and I are like, I like Dwayne.
Yeah.
But I'm like I'm a little sick of seeing his face.
Yeah.
But I'm like happy for him at the same time, because he seems to be like quite a genuine, sweet soul.
Yeah.
But I'm also like, I need a break, babe.
Yeah, I don't know. Red Notice, I want to float another conspiracy theory.
Mm-hmm.
Netflix keeps on saying that all of their movies are breaking streaming records, but they also famously don't release any data.
I know. It's a bit cheeky.
And it's just like, I don't reckon this movie is as popular as you say it is.
I feel like Red Notice is something that would maybe break a streaming because of the people who are in it.
Yeah.
But the quality of it, no.
But also, it's meant to be the most watched movie in the world, and the only 2 people I know who have watched it are you and my friend Lincoln.
How do they know it's the most watched movie in the world?
That's what Netflix is saying.
But what about all the other streaming services?
I don't know. Oh, well, because the other streaming services do release their data.
Okay, well then that's not fair. You can't say that it's the most.
That's it. It's just like, it's so nuts. They're like, according to everything, that this is the most watched movie in the world right now, and you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Where is this movie being watched? But also, it's one of those things. Netflix is a global company; might be getting watched a lot more in like different countries.
That's true, but also it just feels shady.
It feels very shady.
Release your data.
Release the data, Netflix. We need to see the figures.
Well, it's
like
also
every
wouldn't you be
TV show they do.
If it was, wouldn't you be stoked to show that?
Yeah, every TV show.
Also, I don't even know if they'd be lying, but you should just be releasing the data. It's the right thing to do.
Guys, we need to make infographics now. This is really important. The Premier's going to get on board.
Because Bird Box was like the first time they were like, this is...
Yeah.
And that was a really good movie.
Yeah.
And I love Sandra Bullock.
You do?
And I fucking...
She loves
We are
Sandra.
a really big Sandy B household.
Oh, okay.
We fucking froth her so much. We're so excited for the new one that's coming out, the Unforgivable or something like that.
Oh, I did not know.
I will watch anything she's in. I have loved her since I was a child. My mum loves Sandy B.
Okay.
I saw Adam Ray interviewed her on his podcast.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, I'm 1 degree.
1 degree.
I'm 1 degree of separation between me and Sandra Bullock.
1 degree from Sandy B.
Literally.
Yeah,
literally.
That's good. I'm not quite sure why I decided to do it.
No, I loved that.
Yeah, thank
I
you.
loved that. It really matched my energy on how I feel about her.
Yeah.
You know? But like,
Feel free to do it.
is just fucking everything to me.
Yeah. Oh, God. Okay.
And she was funny. I saw a little clip of her on it, and she was funny too.
That's good. I don't know much about her besides, is it Miss Congeniality?
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. I've seen the first one.
Oh my God. Get on all Sandy B in the 90s, thrillers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Does Miss Congeniality still hold up today?
Yes, it does. I watch it all the time.
But
are there some crook things? Yes.
Yeah, because I was going to say, isn't the whole point about how she's better than all the beauty queens? Isn't that her whole thing? Or does she change her mindset at the end?
Well, kind of, but it's layered, Daniel.
Okay, don't worry. Yeah.
You know?
I'm not going to come in here.
You should just go and watch it again.
I'm not going to come in here and say that in that movie Sandy B's on second wave when she should at least be on third or fourth. But, you know.
She's incredible, and I love her. And Bird Box was a triumph.
It was a triumph. Everybody loved it.
But, yeah, I guess I'm happy for Dwayne, but also...
Yeah, Dwayne and Fortnite. Have you played Fortnite?
No.
What would it take for you to play Fortnite?
Some money.
Yeah. How much money?
$100.
$100. That's all we need.
For an event.
For an event?
Yeah, like if I did a show that was like play.
Rhi Down plays Fortnite?
Well, no, I could play with other people.
Okay.
Or at home, sure.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
happily.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's going to happen.
No.
But I get really stressed playing with other people.
Online or just in the room?
No, online.
Okay.
Like I tried to play League of Legends because James was a platinum League of Legends player.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna be that type of girlfriend who like gets into his games and like I'm just one of the boys. Like I'm really cool too. And then every time it said your minions are spawning, I would close the laptop because it just freaked me out way too much.
I've actually never played League of Legends.
He plays now.
Dota?
No. They've got like cool outfits.
Overwatch? Yep. Cool. Very cool.
And he plays Smash Bros. He fucking froths.
Hell yeah, he does.
Smash Bros.
I didn't realize you guys had that type of relationship.
What?
Don't worry, it was a bad joke about James smashing Bros.
We actually brought a TV to our wedding and the Switch to our wedding.
Oh,
so people could play Smash.
As the ring bearer?
Yeah. So people could play Smash Bros. And Mario Kart at the wedding. Yeah. But because of, just how the day goes, someone forgot to bring it out.
As the day goes.
As the day goes, you forget to bring out your Switch.
Yeah.
And no one got to play it. Okay. But everyone was having fun, so that's why.
That's good.
Because no one remembered.
So yeah, it was a bad thing, but it was a bad thing that happened because of a good thing. So overall, it was a really good thing. Exactly. Yeah. But
that also stresses me out. But I have played James in Smash Bros. And I have won before, so.
Who'd you go to?
Cloud.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That is, wow. Okay.
I'm a gamer, boo.
Yeah, I know you're a gamer, but I'm just like, to be honest, I haven't played enough of Cloud to be like, oh yeah, I can see why.
Cloud's the only one I play.
Interesting.
And then I just do one move the whole time and it like fucks James off to no end. And so he ends up losing.
That's so good.
I know. I don't know how to do any special tricks.
No,
I
you
just
don't
constantly
need to.
hit him with X.
That's so funny. Just standard melee attack. Yes. Yeah, good.
Yeah, but it works. It's all about wearing your opponent down.
Yeah, and upping their percentage. That's it. That's how you play Smash.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm smart.
She's so smart,
and James
guys.
is dumb.
He's a big idiot.
He's stupid, but he's handsome, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, he's a himbo.
Yeah, whatever.
That's what I'm going for.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for, dude.
Yeah,
I'm trying my best.
I'm trying my best to be a himbo. I've just started saying in the office, just because I don't know what's happened. I guess some of my brain snapped. Who's to say which part? But I've just started to say I'm constantly. Every time I do something good, I'm like, yeah, I'm actually trying to prove that I'm not just a pretty face.
I love that.
And I'm just saying this in a very serious government workplace where people are like, oh, okay, Dan's...
like, okay, Dan seems cool.
Yeah, Dan seems like he needs compliments.
Just like every day you come in. I love your shirt, Dan.
Thank you so much.
I love it.
Thank you so much, guys.
Nice.
It's really nice. It's actually the work issued one. It's got you might be able to see it has our...
Wait, where do you work?
I can't say on the pod.
Can you tell me after?
I can tell you afterwards.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to tweet it out.
No! You have more followers than me. It'll actually get out. But also a bunch of them will be like, Dan who?
What's next on the news?
What's next on the news? Next big news story. So Sony has announced...
You're like, I'm more than just a pretty face.
Yeah, next on the news. I'm actually pretty attractive, if anyone's interested.
And smart.
Yeah, and smart and single. Got the golden triangle. Woo! So PlayStation and it has announced plans to make a rival for Xbox's Gamepass, which I'm assuming
I have.
You have?
Well, I had. I just ended my subscription
to Xbox Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What were you playing on it?
Nothing. That's why
you ended it. Yeah, okay. Why did you get it in the first place?
It was when I got the Xbox. I was like,
I didn't know you guys had an Xbox.
We do, but it's in a cupboard
in
the TV console because I bought it to play. I bought a bunch of games.
Yeah. You know it's cloud-based now. Like you'd be able to like play a bunch of those games just on your Mac in the browser.
Yeah, I bought it. I can't remember. I bought it for a specific game. I can't remember what it was. And then I just stopped playing it because I think I got Animal Crossing like literally 2 weeks later.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, that'll do it.
Because we bought it in we bought it in COVID.
Yeah,
and we bought a Game Pass at the same time.
Yeah, damn.
And it's just like I've considered selling it so many times.
This entire time we could have just been playing Xbox together. Rhi.
I know.
We could have been playing Halo.
I know.
I'm
sorry.
You could take it out of the cupboard and repurchase Game Pass, and we can start playing Halo Infinite together.
We'll do it as soon as this pod finishes.
Excellent.
I promise.
Yeah, it's definitely not a lie. I definitely want to do that.
You can if you want. Do you want the Xbox?
No, I've got an Xbox.
Oh, well.
That's
do you want a second Xbox?
No, I already have a second Xbox.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
why?
No, I just got the Series X, so I just got the latest one. So I have previous generation and the brand new one.
True. Are you excited about this PlayStation Pass?
Yes, I am. Well, I'm excited to see what they do for it because it's just like, well, as soon as they do that, it means no one needs to buy. Hardly anyone will buy like brand new games.
Yeah.
Well, I don't buy hard copies anyway.
Oh, true.
I just always find that I end up not playing the games I have hard copies on.
Yeah, because you have to like swap it over.
Yeah, I have to get up, swap it over. And
I have to get up.
I have to get up, swap it over. I couldn't be bothered.
Horrendous.
It's horrendous. I go to Pilates. I don't need to do any extra like ab
I've done
work.
my time this week. Okay.
I don't need to do any extra ab work. I have to get up and swap a cartridge or a disc over. But yeah, it's. I'm excited to see what they do with it.
Yeah.
If it's good, it'll be good. If it actually rivals, because I have a PlayStation as well, that'll be good for me. $30 a month. Don't have to do anything else.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
There's one game that I do want to try, and I can't remember what it's called, but it's like you make decisions on it, and it's about AIs, I think.
Oh, okay. Do you remember what it's on?
Nah.
No. Do you remember where you saw it?
I watched a game of play, like 10 hours of it.
10 hours of this game, and you don't remember it?
No.
How recently was this?
It was like the main guy, and it looks like Jesse. What's his face? Wait. You just give me 1 second.
Is it Half-Life? Jesse who? Man, you know what's sick? The mic picked up the acrylics on the phone. Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it's so funny.
His name is Jesse Williams.
Oh, the streamer's Jesse Williams.
Jesse Williams game. Sorry, I'm getting text now that I turned my Detroit Become Human.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That looks really good.
That was such an interesting game because it got very mixed reviews when it came out, but it's only gotten better reviews since.
True. Yeah, I want to play it. It looks fun.
Because I think the developers also made Control, which is the more recent one, where once again you play a police officer, but it's like demons. ACAB, but demons are in the precinct or something like that. So yeah,
is this on this game?
No, that's Detroit Become Human, but I'm pretty sure it's the Detroit Became Human developers also did Control, and everyone loves Control.
Ooh,
so I think
love that because I love a storyline.
Yeah, I think it was one of those cases where Detroit Became Human when it first came out. From memory, it had mixed reviews. The people I was listening to were like, "Oh, it's fucking weird."
Yeah.
But then Control came out, and it was a more realized version of what they were trying to do with Detroit Became Human. And with that in mind, people went back to Detroit Become Human. They're like, "Oh, we get it now."
Yeah, because I tried playing The Witcher, and I kept attacking the guards.
Oh, that's good. That's smart.
They kept killing me.
Yeah.
But then I just watched the TV show instead.
Smart. And there's books as well.
Which is also coming out soon.
Season 2 of The Witcher?
Babe.
Yeah, I might have to cover
I've seen The Witcher 3 times.
I haven't watched it.
And those 3 times were in the first month of it coming out.
Oh, so this is your 4 weddings and a funeral.
Dude, I fucking love it.
It was... Why did I not watch
Henry Cavill can absolutely get it.
Yeah.
I don't say that about celebrities ever.
Speaking of gamers...
But oh my God.
The video of him building a PC...
I have not seen it.
Yeah, that was he just last year in lockdown he built his own PC and filmed it, and he's just like shirtless building a PC. It's very funny.
He came up on TikTok once, and James and I are both like, he is unnaturally handsome.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's crazy
Have you seen...
Like, James will be like, look at his fucking jaw.
Yeah.
That's insane. And, like, I don't even want to have sex with Henry Cavill. I just want to be his friend. Like, I feel like having sex with him would
be too much.
It would be way too much.
He looks too much like Superman.
It's crazy.
Like, he played Superman, but he also looks way too... But also, like, physique-wise.
Him in The Witcher, though, with his long blonde hair. I was telling my girlfriends about him the other day, and they were like, you also used to be really obsessed with, like, Legolas, didn't you? Because I'm getting a tattoo that says Legolas's striking blue eyes.
Yeah.
And they were like, that's just your...
That's your type.
They're like, that's just like your bi energy coming through as a child.
Yeah.
Just like dudes with like femme platinum blonde hair.
You start dropping like lemon juice in James's hair for the summer.
Because James used to have long hair too.
Oh, good James.
You know,
Congratulations.
long, luscious, curly Lebanese locks.
Oh my goodness.
But it was never platinum blonde, except when it was short.
Oh, okay.
I know.
It's
how
time.
devastating. What
It's
a
time.
sad thing to say on this podcast.
It's a time. It's a time.
But I'm excited about the PlayStation Pass because it makes you want to like, you know, try new things.
Yeah, of course.
Which I would actually be interested to do.
Yeah, and Game Pass is like that. It's like a whole bunch of indies to take. I was playing Skatebird. That's probably the game I played the most in last week.
Yeah.
It's fun. You play as a bird on a skateboard. It's Tony Hawk, but everyone's a bird.
Fucking oath.
And it's dumb fun. And
do you think they'll put Simpsons Hit and Run?
No. Oh,
so
well.
Well, when I bought the Crash Bandicoot, the trilogy, when that came out, the one game they didn't have was the one game I played when I was a kid.
Which one?
Wrath of Cortex.
Is that not part of the 3?
No, one of them was missing. Crash Bandicoot. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of phone.
No, that's okay. Because, like, I thought Wrath of Cortex was part of the main trilogy. Or is it outside of it? Oh, what have I been...
It goes... So the Insane trilogy has... give me the info.
It's got 1, 2, and 3.
I can't find it.
It's okay.
But there was a game missing, basically.
Oh, okay.
And it was the game that I used to play. And
R.I.P.
I was fucking devastated.
Yeah, understandably.
Because one of those games, you don't even have a fucking bazooka. Or two of those games. I'm pretty sure only one of those games you have a fucking Apple bazooka. And I was like, what is this hell?
Yeah, I need to play more of that. I didn't play them as a kid. I started playing one.
I will gladly lend them to you. They're very fun.
Well, I've got the trilogy for the Switch.
Well.
And I started playing it on my way down to the Gold Coast.
Wait, you can play it on the Switch?
Yeah. Does this change everything for you?
Well, yeah, I don't have it on Switch. I have it for PlayStation.
Oh, that sucks. But yeah, no, PlayStation. Yeah, if the PlayStation does it, that'll be good. Because then we get more games, you know? And everybody loves games.
People love them.
They love to play video games.
James has gotten back into it now that he's finished uni.
Oh,
he didn't play Smash Bros. Or anything for like 6 months.
What did he get a degree in?
Audiology.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
My son headphones are Audarius.
Yes. Because that's from his
that's
music.
From his world. That's from his world.
Yeah, there's a big crossover. A lot of musicians are doing it.
Yeah, interesting.
You know?
That's crazy.
So do you know Darren from Sit Down?
Yeah, I've talked to him about the headphones.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. No, he did.
No, but I've also legitimately talked to him because my headphones were like, they're like headphoins, but it has like a mobile phone app attached to it, and you do a hearing test so each headphone's attuned to each ear.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, James did his sound design and Masters of Sound.
Yeah.
And Darren was a year behind James.
Oh.
And then when we moved back to Brisbane, I was saying to Darren, James is doing audiology this year, and he's like, I'm in my first year of audiology. So Darren and James they've had the exact same professors and teachers.
That's so funny.
Like they've had the exact same uni life.
They can swap textbooks.
I know.
That's so good.
I know.
Really effective.
So cute.
So cute.
And they talk all the time too. It's
yeah.
actually so nice.
That is pretty good.
Anyway, enough about my husband's private life.
and a guy that you and I both know and maybe some of the people who are listening know. Oh, I'm talking about Darren.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. We know and love Darren, but like, I don't know if anyone listening to this, particularly if you only tuned in off the back of last week's episode. We've just gone straight back to Brisbane comedy.
I feel like my gossip's boring. I'm sorry.
It's good gossip.
What else for the news?
Well, the only final bit of news is that I don't know if Apple does it, but Google Play Store, they do apps of the year, and they just unleash they just revealed, and Pokemon Unite is the game of the year on the Google Play Store.
On like your phone?
Yeah, on your phone. So it's just kind of it's also available on the Switch. And it's like
Pokemon
a
Unite.
It's like LOL but with Pokemon.
True.
Yeah. And meets basketball. It's weird.
Because wasn't there a big Pokemon game like a couple of years ago?
Pokemon Go?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
they
not
made
that.
a new one.
Yeah. This one's like it's interesting.
Have you played it?
Yeah, I played it a bit. It's like.
Do you think I would like it based on my gaming history?
Yeah. Because it's like an easy version of LOL, and like you play as a Pokemon and you need to attack other Pokemon and you get like level up points and then you dunk it. It's fun.
I don't know if I want to attack other Pokemon though.
Well, maybe you could just enjoy running around as a Pokemon.
Yeah, I could do that. One of my best friends, Nelson, he plays Fortnite.
Cool.
And he loves it.
So he must be really excited for the Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah. No, he's always got the Ariana.
Oh, Ariana Grande.
All the Ariana skins. And he said to James, he was like, can you please play Fortnite with me? And James was telling me he was playing with Nelson. And James was like trying to attack people. And he's like, I don't know where Nelson is. Nelson isn't helping me. And I look over and Nelson's just on top of a car, just like... just
having a dance.
Just fully dancing. And then he's like, and what Nelson does is... he's like, he runs around for the whole round, doesn't fight anyone, just collects what he can. He gets into the next round, and then as soon as that round starts, he just exits because he's too scared.
That's so good.
Makes me so happy.
Classic Nelson. I mean, I feel like it's a good note to go out on.
Yeah.
Do you have anything you would like to plug, Rhi?
Just my art, Stupid Baby Rhi on Instagram or stupidbaby.com.au.
Oh yeah.
For whatever you want, but Christmas is coming up.
Yeah, and any cutoffs? I've got some slots. This will be coming out on Thursday, so.
So for orders, if you're in Brisbane, I'm happy to do a delivery day to have everyone have their orders by Christmas. Yeah. So don't stress if you're in Brisbane, but if you're in other states, 13th of December is what Ozpost have advised. Okay. Otherwise, you can pay for Express or whatever, but like that's silly. That's silly. And for commissions, like for drawings, pretty much like I'll just tell you. Like, but there's no like cutoff for it. Yeah. But it's also like, obviously won't be doing anything on Christmas Day.
Of course not.
But I've still got some availability open.
Okay, cool. Sweet. What have I got to plug? Listen to this podcast.
Your bumhole.
Yeah, please.
Pretty please.
Keep an ear out. We want to be doing more of what we did from last week's episode, the Hot Bitches thing. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see it there. I'll be sharing it. And also, I may have another venue locked in for me to do my show I did a couple months ago. What's all this then? Doing that again. So I'm excited to do that again.
You should tell your face that.
Tell my face that.
Yeah, you're like, I'm really excited to do it.
I am really excited. I am genuinely really. It's in early January, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited to do it again.
Go to Dan's show, come back refreshed from the new year. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. You're
on your goals.
Yeah.
You feel good. What do you want to go out? You want to go see a comedy show?
You want to go see a comedy show, and it's in a nice venue, so I'm really excited to do it.
Where is it?
Down in the Guilt-Free Comedy Cellar.
I don't know what that is.
I will let you know once we hit record. But yeah, so keep an eye out for that. Yeah, once we start playing Xbox. No. But yeah, keep an eye out for that. We still need to finalize a few things. But that is where it hopefully will be. Okay. Until next time, I've been Dan Dennis.
I've been Rhi Down.
And bye.
Bye.